I'm Dave Holt, President of RP Management in Minneapolis. Today I'm going to talk about lead paint and mold. Two oldies, but goodies. If you're dealing with rental property, sooner or later you're going to come across lead-based paint and mold issues. So lead paint has been around for decades, but it's only been enacted by federal law as the Lead-Based Paint Disclosure Act since 1996. But understanding that Disclosure Act is very important because there is a disclosure and pamphlet that you have to give to your tenants or any property that's built prior to 1978. Failure to do so can be hefty civil fines. So it's important to understand the disclosure and the pamphlet that has to be given to the tenant so that they can understand the risks associated with lead paint and minimize their exposure to it. Now, subsequently, there has been the RRP, which is the Renovation Repair Paint Act, which is part of lead-based paint disclosures, but it really involves maintenance and repairs because there's been, when you're disturbing lead paint surfaces, that's when the lead can become airborne and that's when it becomes a hazard. So this act is enacted where you have to give disclosures and a pamphlet, and also certain procedures have to be handled by a licensed contractor that's certified in this RRP in order to do it effectively and reduce your chances of having any kind of fines. But more importantly, for a safeguard to the tenants. So interior, any surfaces that you are disturbing more than 6 square feet, and exterior 20 square feet, you have to follow this act. And again, it's for properties built prior to 1978. It's also important that you have proper record keeping. So if you are ever audited, that you have proper records. Now, I've been doing this for over 25 years. I used to manage HUD properties and have been involved with actually one of the first litigations regarding lead-based paint. So I'm very familiar with the Lead-Based Paint Act and also with mold, and although there's no federal law as far as disclosures of mold, understanding mold and the various types and the effects of mold and how to minimize the exposure to the tenants is very important. If you'd like to hear more, please contact me.